Firstly, I think thank you for giving us an opportunity as the family to give our thanks to the President, particularly President Mnangagwa himself. Because as you may know, what had happened is that after the First Republic, given the issues that were associated with my uncle, the former President Banana, the First Lady left the country and was staying in the United Kingdom, unhappily so, because she always wanted to be home. So the coming in of the Second Republic, it wasn't just the material things, it was the organizing processes, the documentation, the making sure that she comes home and that she's accorded her status as the First Lady. So first it was just that recognition which was given to her by President Mnangagwa himself. Then the second issue was just the attention. You may remember that I came with the First Lady, the current First Lady, Auxilia Mnangagwa, to visit her, and it was a very emotional time. Some of you may remember the pictures that were taken when they were holding each other and she was crying. For her, I think all that crying was just an emotional way of thanking and feeling good about the fact that not only was she back home, but she was being recognized for the role that she played in this country. Then there were discussions around her pensions. So she was now receiving her monthly pension, which she had not received during the First Republic. Of most importance was the issue around her health. As you know, even as when she came back, she was struggling with a kidney disease. So she had to do dialysis twice a week. She had to be seen by a physician. And all that was taken care of by the state. The times in which she had to be admitted, all those things were taken care of by the state. In fact, when the First Lady came, she did not have a vehicle, and the First Lady actually got her a vehicle and gave her a vehicle for her use as the principal. The government also provided for her an aid, a security aid that would drive her, but would also provide security for her. Before she passed, the president had actually made a commitment that he wanted to buy a house for her. She was living in Luveve, and when the First Lady visited her, and subsequently when the president came to give her his condolences when her son had passed away, he actually, publicly said we should look for a house for her. It's unfortunate that, bureaucracy and systems don't work as fast. She then passed before the house had been bought. We had made an application for a farm. Again, not a problem for the president, but more around our bureaucracies. You would know that she was accorded a state-assisted burial. So really, for all intents and purposes, the government had been very supportive. And you can see the difference between the First Republic and the Second Republic in terms of the things that were done for her. Of course, as a family, and particularly me as a niece, I do raise issues that I don't think the things that the president wanted done for her were done expeditiously, and I've raised my concerns, and I will continue to raise my concerns, because I actually think it was a letdown on the president. And you started by asking what is happening with the other wives or widows of former heroes or former liberators. My concern is that perhaps my aunt was fortunate in that I had access to the president, such that sometimes he would not even have to ask government. He would actually go into his own personal pockets There are times that I would talk to him, or he would just say to me, out of the blue when I've met him, how is Mrs. Banana? Please go and give her this and say it's coming from me. Where he was not drawing that from government, but drawing it from his own pocket. So for me, you can tell the difference between how this particular president has decided to deal with widows. And being a widow myself, I know the emotions and the problems that are associated with being a widow in an African context. And I think finding a president who is prepared or who goes out of his way to be supportive. And we are fortunate that it's not only the president, his wife is very sensitive to those issues. So we have had, it's been very, very fortunate that we've had that kind of thing. And he has not stopped. I was having a conversation with him today after the meeting, and he was asking about the kids that are left. He's going to have a meeting with one of the sons who is here, because he wants to stay. He's been in the UK, but he really is thinking around, farming, development, and things like that. So he has given him an appointment to come and see him in Harare. And it's a sign that it's not just he was looking after the widow, he's also looking after the family and continues to do so. So we are most grateful, that the government, and in particular the head of state, is taking this particular position. Change of government. When the Second Republic came in, she started, her son, the late Michael, engaged with the embassy initially and started having conversations with the embassy to organize her coming back. And all that was done in the office of the president and cabinet. So President Mnangagwa himself was dealing with the issues of her coming back into the country. And like I said, she had not left because she hated Zimbabwe. She had left because the political environment and what she was going through at that particular time was not conducive for her staying here. But as soon as there was the coming in of the Second Republic, conversations and diplomatic things started happening between her and the president. I just forgot to tell you that one of the things that the president was planning to do is, that she wanted her son buried here, and then the son couldn't be brought here because of a lot of other things that happened. But she wanted to go there and see where the son had been, put to rest. And the president had said he was going to cover the cost of her going to the UK. The only problem at that time is he was worried around the COVID issues, because as you know, in the UK we also had problems around COVID. So he was almost like, let's just see, when things calm down, let her go. So he had been most supportive to all the things that had been going on. And I'm glad that her passing was here in Zimbabwe, because I think that's really where she was. She wanted to farm, she wanted to be back home, she wanted to contribute, and I'm glad that the sons are also of that mind, that it's home is really here, and that's where they want to be part of the economic, political, and social development of this country.